Alright, so we got the hole laid out here. Basically, we have to cut the hole out. The way that I find easiest to do is with a jigsaw. So we'll use a drill, large size, 5/16 or bigger. What that's going to do is be able to give us a starting point for the jigsaw to be able to go around the hole. So I'll find a nice spot. Get your hole. Alright. Grab the jigsaw here. Just going to go around the circle. Got to watch the cords. Once it gets caught up, it can throw your circle off. So make sure you got your cord and have enough room. Alright, there we go, got our hole. That's what it's going to look like. The other side. Alright, next thing we're going to do is make and attach the legs. I'll show you that next. Alright, so these are going to be the legs that we're going to make next, okay? You can see that there's an angle on that. That angle is 12.5 degrees. That's the angle that you want to use when you cut this. So it's going to be 12.5 degrees, and then the length on that is going to be from the long end is going to be 12 5/8. So you're going to use 12 5/8 for the length, and that's going to be 12.5 degrees for the angle. Okay. What that's going to do is going to allow this to be, when it's set up, it'll be on that angle, but this piece will be square, flat on the ground, and that'll give you the pitch that is required for the regulation angle of the board for play. All right. So we're going to make 4 of those, and then we'll attach them. Alright, so we got all 4 of the legs cut. They all have the appropriate angle, 12.5 degrees. They all are the appropriate length, 12 5/8. What we're going to do is drill these to attach them with the 5/16 inch hole right here. If you'll notice, I put a mark here. It's basically at the top end of this, not on the bottom, not in the middle. The reason why you want to drill it a little bit higher on this end is so that when you go to attach the thumb screw on the back, these little wings here don't hit on the bottom. It just gives it a little bit more clearance. So we're going to drill 2 holes. We're going to drill one, which is for the attachment, for the appropriate angle, and the other one is going to be for down at this end, and that's going to be for storage. So we're going to drill that other end here, and it's just going to store it just like that when we're not using it, so they can lay nice and flat. All right. So let's drill this hole here, 5/16. There you go, got that hole. Now for storage, just take it and flip it over. Lay it right up there. use the same original hole. And go right through. What I'd like to do, just to keep everything so it lines up, if you take your leg, lay it right up against here, and take a pencil, just put like 1, 2, 3 lines on there, so that way you know that you'll have the proper leg that goes to that hole. It just helps eliminate any confusion. Alright, so we have a washer, we have the wing nut. Take this, we're going to set this up for play, so we'll take this and line it up so it sits right in there. Okay. Put the washer on the back side. Wing nut. Had a burr on that carriage ball. That's what was giving me trouble. All right, so for play, that's how it'll be used for play. All right, and that's we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now for storage, pop it right off. Line up your 3 holes, or your 3 lines rather. Slide it right in there. Put the washer. Put the wing nut on the back side. I know you can't really see it. I'll tip it up and show it to you. Alright, so that's how it's just going to be for storage. So basically I'm going to do the same thing to the other board, all 4 holes, and we'll have the legs. That's it. Then it's going to be time to go and paint it. Alright, so after it's all complete, that's basically what it's going to look like if you're going to be throwing at it. See if I can show you from the angle here. Sorry about the shadow, but that's basically what it's going to look like. You see that it's the legs. Can you see? Yeah. So the legs are laying flat, so that angle, that 12.5 degree angle, is what lines up to get that nice and straight like that. These are the colors that I'm going to be painting this one. It's going to be gold and hunter green. It's like a metallic gold. I'm going to use the same design as we have here on this one. To do that, it's pretty simple. You just find the middle of the hole. You just draw lines down to each corner, and you basically paint the white. You could overspray the white, and then you just want to come back with some tape, and you can go over the white with the red, or go over the gold with the green, which is the case that I'll be doing over here on this one. I still have to put the legs on this one here, and then I'm going to get to paint. So I'm not going to show you how to paint. It's nothing really special on that. It's just I'll show you the finished product though. It should look pretty nice. Alright, thank you. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to show you how to paint it, but I figure I might as well. I've gone through all this so far, so okay. I don't know if you can see it, but I laid out my lines, pencil lines, from basically the middle of the circle up top there down. Then I just taped off the paint just for a little, those lines just for a little bit of overspray to try to minimize it. So I did the same thing there to the one up here. See the right from the middle down to the end here. And I'll spray that gold inside here, inside the blue tape. Middle here, that's going to be gold. Outside here is going to be all green. Alright, let me get to work painting the gold on both of these. Alright, so this is after we get the gold paint put on there like that. That's with, it's, you know, oversprayed. It's wider than what it needs to be. Okay, then I just have this one all taped up to go. So you see how I have a little bit of overspray on there. That's alright. When I go to hit it with the green, it'll cover that all up. Okay. Alright everyone, looks like it's dry enough that we can peel this blue paint off. It's my favorite part because you get to see it look nice and crisp. So Let me peel it off here. Make sure it's not going to cause a problem. Alright everybody, so here's the finished product after it's all painted. It's all good to go. I'll be ordering the bags off eBay. They got some good bags on there, and they got good prices. So they're called cornhole bags. They're filled with corn, and they're made out of it's called like some type of duck canvas, I think is what it's called. And shoot him in the hole. That's it. And there's the little guy. Don't shoot me with that. Hey! Don't shoot! No!